Yo, 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 YouTube, it's time for a sales day video. Got some good stuff here, really good sized stack. Had a good day yesterday. This is most of it. I did some orders this morning, but I figured I'd film the rest. Good variety, and I haven't done one of these videos in a little bit, so I thought it was about time. One of the other things I wanted to mention was we did start a Discord server. I'll put the link on the screen down here, so down right here. I can put it in the description as well. But yeah, please join the Discord. It's a great way to engage in the rest of the community with the Dollar Box and JC3 Cards, which is Charlie's channel. We're kind of moderating that Discord together. So we hope that you can join us there. But without further ado, let's take a look at what sold. Archives card. It's Raymond Berry, and this was from 1994 Topps. Kind of did reissues of 1957 Topps stuff. And this sold for $1.99. I got this out of the box of top-loaded cards that I bought from my local card shop. Next is one of my favorite insert sets of all times. It's, of course, the Bazooka Comics. This is Derek Jeter, and this is from 2004, I believe, yep. And they sell really well. This sold for $7. Next is a card I have in quantity that's hit the algorithm pretty good the last few weeks, and it's 1991 Upper Deck Barry Sanders base card, and this sold for $1.99. All right, it's time for our first non-sport card. This is a 1979 Star Trek Scotty sticker card, insert card from Topps. So when Kirk says beam me up Scotty, this is who beams up Kirk. Anyway, sold this for $2.50. I had bought these a long time ago, didn't pay too much for them, and I thought they would do really well being early Star Trek, but they really haven't. They've kind of sat. So I'm happy to get a sale here or there. I don't think I'll be looking hard for these going forward unless I can get them at a really good deal, but still made money on it. So we've got another non-sport card here. I'd bought a few of these Holocron Star Wars cards at the National. They're Topps. I don't know if this is like an insert. It said SCP-1 at the bottom, but they're nice pictures of main characters, or I mean, Nuke Unray's not a main character, but those who follow Star Wars know who he is, of course. But it was just an opportunity to pick up some shiny Star Wars for a good price, and I sold this one for $2.50. I just sold the Darth Maul earlier this week, and I think I got $6.99 for it. I'll try to put something on the screen there, but yeah, they're doing okay. Sold some vintage 1969 Topps football cards to a buyer. I've got this Jerry Philbin here, Pat Richter, and Roy Shivers. And these were all scanned in, so it's good to see that the speed of the scanner is not only getting the listings done quicker, but I'm getting sales pretty quickly out of them as well. Next, we have one of the Dansbury Mint Gold cards. This is Dan Marino. There was a big stack of these at the card shop when I had bought a bunch of vintage there this last time. Unfortunately, I didn't take video of it. Kind of an impromptu visit. But some of the better players, like Marino here, they were $2 a piece. The other ones were $1. So I knew I was kind of paying up for it, but I felt like there was still good margin in it. And I did sell this one for $6.99. So you figure $1 to $1.50 for fees. Let's just figure $1.50. I've got $2 my cost in it. No shipping or anything like that, of course. Picked it up local. It's got about $3.50 in it. Sold it for $7. So I got a $3.50 profit for really just a pickup. Next is a 1997 Donruss Preferred Brett Favre, this National Treasures subset. I like the copper border on it. Nice looking card. And that sold for $1.49. Next, we've got another non-sport card. This is from the 2006 Inkworks Simpsons Anniversary Collection. And it's split up into, the whole set split up into a bunch of different subsets. This happens to be the Couch Gags So if any of you have watched The Simpsons, when they run in at the beginning of the episode and flop down to watch the TV, they have a different intro every episode. This one happens to be when they were all looked like sea monkeys, so essentially under the sea, and the TV is actually a treasure box of gold. So kind of fun. Anyway, this sold for $3.99. And we've got our first vintage sale. This is a 1970 Topps Roman Gabriel. He was the quarterback for the St. Louis Rams. I think it was the St. Louis Rams at that time. Anyway, he was a pretty good quarterback at the time. And this one sold for $4. The next one I was surprised to find in a value box in the Green Bay Appleton area, since this player played here a long time. But this is a Charles Woodson 1998 Bowman Chrome rookie, but it is also the interstate parallel, so it's got the map in the background. These are a fairly tough pull. This was in the $2 box. I probably paid about $1 for it. This is that big stack of like 130 top-loaded cards I picked up at Appleton for $100, so a little less than $1, I guess. I got $9 for it. Next is a Leaf card of Spencer Rattler. At the Winneconne show, you might have remembered from that video, I picked up this whole pack of these Leaf collegiate cards, draft cards, whatever. It was like 40 some cards for a quarter, less than that because I got a bulk deal. So I was happy to list these because they're less than a penny a piece. I got $1.99 for this one. We have our first Sports Illustrated for Kids sale. This is a Vlade Divac from 1991, Sports Illustrated for Kids, and it sold for $1.99. $1.99. It's always fun to sell the obscure cards that you find. Sometimes you just have to buy the goats and resell them. Got a sale here on a Michael Jordan card. This is from 2010 Upper Deck Greats of the Game, and I got $4 for it. Speaking of selling some of the greats, we've got a Patrick Mahomes here. This is Zenith, and it's the red zone parallel. You can see red zone up here, and it's in red on the foil, and that sold for $8. I've got a vintage basketball sale. I don't sell a ton of vintage basketball, so I was excited about that. I actually sold 2 in the last 2 days, and it's this Austin car from 1977-78 Topps, and I got $2.99. We're down to our last few Santa cards. We sold a couple today. We've got this playoff. This is one of my favorites. It wasn't a great seller, but we had this playoff one. You can see it still has the 75-cent sticker from the shop on there. I got them down to 25 buying the bulk. And then this is the Pacific Santa. And those sold for $2.99 each, so $5.98. So out of the 10-cent boxes in Green Bay, so I paid probably 5 cents-ish or so for this, I got this Joe Dumars Gold Medallion Fleer Ultra from 96-97, and that sold for $1.99. Another non-sport card here from the Marvel Universe, this Doom Overpower card. I bought a big stack of these at the National. I wish I would have bought them all. I wasn't sure how they would do, but I got them out of a 10-cent box, and I think it was the last day, so I got them really cheap, probably 2 to 4 cents. Anyway, this one sold for $1.99. And we've got our first Derek Jeter sale here. We've got this Hobby Rip Knight from Topps, and this is from 2023, so I think it was last year's Rip Knight, since 2024 has just occurred. But anyway, I got $4 for this one. Sold another 1993 Topps Favre card for $1.49. Another good algorithm hit, this 2014 Prestige Tom Brady. I've sold like 4 of these in the past couple days. I only have 2 left, so I might have to raise the price on this one. This one sold for $2.99. Sold a couple more Mahomes base. I've got this 2021, actually it's 2020 Donruss, just the base, and then a 2022 Elite base. And those sold for, well, one sold for $3.99, the other one for $4, so essentially $8. And we've got another non-sport sale. This is Journey to the Mandalorian, one of the Grogu series. It is a refractor. They're all refractors, but it does look cool as in the shiny. Anything I find Baby Yoda, I'll buy. On cards, they look nice like this. And I got $2.50. And of course, we have another Stat Smashers Barry Sanders Silver. This sold for $2.99. Another Brady base card that's caught fire recently is this 2021 Elite base. It's with the Tampa Bay Bucks, and this sold for $2.99. This next one I really love. I picked this up out of a quarter box from Bo in Madison, so I probably paid 15 to 20 cents for it. It's this Tony Meola card from 1994 Upper Deck, the World Cup set, and it sold for $2.50. Next is a 6-card Joe Burrow sale that I got, and it's sold for $30.94. There's this playbook 2021. I'm not sure if this is like a purple parallel or the orange is different. Something is different about that card than the base. Rising Suns Optic. The Illusions 2021 Illusions, but it's the hobby version, so it's thicker and it's got the gold foil on it. These I just picked up at the Appleton show out of a dollar box. Might have been a dollar box, but that I combined with a quarter box buy. So I probably got these for like 50 cents, something like that. If you kind of average it out. Anyway, it's a silver mosaic. And then a silver mosaic from 22 Mosaic, the Men of Mystery. I always like that little set. Mosaic is underrated, but it has its moments where I sell a whole bunch of it too. And then last but not least, this Elitist card. And all three of those last cards I got from that same dealer. So $30.94. Normally I try to ship 6 cards in a single card saver. There's some kind of thick ones in here, so I'm probably going to split it into 2 packs of 3 and just do the 2-ounce shipment and use 2 card savers in the bigger envelope. Got another Pat Mahomes base card sale here. I guess it's technically an insert, this Crusade. This is from 2020 Prism Draft. I had a bunch of these, but they obviously one sold and then they started on fire from there. Anyway, I got $4 for it. All right, so I accepted some offers on a bunch of Favre-based stuff, a couple of minor inserts in here. 26 cards for $32. And the first one here is this signature, the strongbox version. I got a stack of about 50 of those really cheap. 96 tops. This is all stuff I have pretty good quantity of. 97 Edge Extreme. 96, or is that 95? 95 Fleer Ultra. 93 tops. 92 Upper Deck. 93 Playoff Connections, which is not an insert, it's just a subset. 93 Edge. 93 Fleer Ultra, I believe. Yep. These are the 2 inserts. 2 Gold Blaster from 95 Metal. 95 Action Pack Monday Night. A 95 Edge, the Prism Parallel, which I also bought in a huge stack. 95 Absolute base. And then the base version of that Edge, 95 Edge. Black Label. 95 Skybox. 97 Stadium Club. 95 Metal. 99 Metal. 93 Pro Set. 95 SP. 94 Fleer. The Playbook Gold, I think, QB or whatever, the QB set. And then 95 Tops. And last but not least, a 95 Crash the Game Redemption Silver Set card. So probably my average cost on those cards is like 17 to 20 cents. So you figure I got like four to $7 in it, so $32 and a penny. It's a pretty good sale. This is obviously way too thick for an envelope, so this will go Ground Advantage. All right, we're going to end this show with a couple of non-sport. We've got this Boris promo card. Boris, what's his name? Best of Boris. Some more adult-oriented type stuff. I mean, she's got clothing on, but anyway, fantasy type chrome stuff. And this was a promo card that I had bought in a big promo lot. I got $2.50 for this one. And then also this Batman, Portraits of the Batman from Skybox. This was like a foil insert. I think this might have been metal from the Batman metal set. Anyway, I got this at the National, so with a bunch of other non-sport stuff, of course. And this sold for $4.99. All right, that's going to do it for this one. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have comments, leave them down below. Please subscribe to the channel so you can see future videos, and ring the bell if you want to be notified when those videos are posted. Again, a reminder, we have our Discord launch now. That's a fun place to go and bounce some information back and forth, as well as post some of your pickups, your finds, your questions. It's a great place for that. Other than that, we'll see you again soon.